Опа-на. Всем привет, кто заскочил, кто нет.
Дима Чуев всем. УЛКРМ ТМУАЙ
Привет, Димка.
Маур-Грюнштерн. УЛКРМ ТМУАЙ Ченнел. Дима Чуев всем. Александр, привет.
Привет, ребятки.
Маур-Грюнштерн. Все. Привет всем, лайкос от друга. Дима Чуев 7. Дай мне модерку на секунду.
Ребят,
Просто я хочу сделать опрос.
я сейчас играю там.
Нормальный ли голос и Димы Филинкова? Я ссылку дам.
Блин, я тут угрял, вы начинаете со своими.
Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something deep. There's a radio station.
Дима Чуев 7.
Playing wrong in my ear.
https://www.youtube.com/watch v равно bm7k5g амперсант t равно.
Эй, блин, господи, на чужих стримах занимайтесь
Дима
фигней.
Чуев 7. Сет. Ой, извини, что отвлек.
Угу.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Все.
Посмотрим, графика должна быть хорошей. Загрузочка пока идет, все.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Я то видео опубликовал без доступа к АКУ.
Might as well spend it here.
Так, ребят, не отвлекай. Я пропустил, что он сказал.
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Маур-Грюнштерн. Сет. Садись к машину.
Мне нравится ездить за машиной.
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Конор, молчи.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Окей. Не отвлекай, Конор ПЖ. Он попросил.
Угу. Не знаю, машина сидит. Ты видишь, можно было... Я бы сел. Ну, тут, как всегда, стандарт. Идти быстрее, пробел. И F. F назад, и далее. Не, нельзя. А, вот сюда.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart. Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Добро пожаловать, Сэм.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big. You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Там реклама вызывает опасность. Неплохо так-то.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Так.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Угу.
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Не дурно, не дурно.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
А, типа я во сне, нифига себе.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Твин Метро.
Угу.
А я первый раз в жизни эту слышу игру.
Но... Она новая, даже Детройт в Торонто сидит. Ух ты.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
Анна, посмотри.
I can't even see. Something's blocking
Она...
it.
Афроамериканка, круто.
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring.
Я не
I don't
хочу
need a
замуж. Мне это не нужно. Как обычно.
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Неплохо.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Здесь много диалогов.
Да.
I missed the funeral.
Невозможно
Maybe
сказать.
it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's
Я имею в
not
виду по
alive for me to let
графике.
him down again.
There seems to be something here.
Анна Сэм.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Ну, уже вечер, типа. Надо сваливать.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Типа его девушка братанула. Да, не слушай, неплохая графа, неплохая. Ты едешь, очень надеюсь, что...
Дима
Lost
Чуев
the
7.
signal. Something
Сет.
never changed.
Почему мне кажется в Детройт лучше графика, мать твою? Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Может, я настолько к ней привык.
Да, Детройт просто разрекламированная, вот поэтому. А если эту игру буду так же рекламировать, как Детройт, как Гиперпанк. Было написано, что это ужасы.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
О,
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it
Дима
harder
Чуев
for you to
всем.
trust me now.
You could have
Сет.
at least called
Я скоро.
something.
Мгм.
Especially after... You know... After my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
меня тут смотрит.
It's your call.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
Дима Чуев 7.
You make some good
Сет.
points. It doesn't fit.
Слушай, я вот
I hate when
все
things don't
сижу
fit.
перед стримом и вижу.
Me too.
Мгм.
Ты всегда
I might just be,
выпираешь свои
I
уши
don't
на
know,
стриме.
crazy or something.
Нам
You want
чищу.
to know for sure. I get it.
Прочищай уши.
Thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom...
Обыкновенная гигиена.
You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Дима Чуев 7. Сет. Просто немного смешно выглядит, извини.
А, да не парься. Вообще не парюсь по этому поводу.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Yes. Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
Слушай, прикольно так.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this.
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. We get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan. You're not worth it, Higgs.
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right? That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Блин, сказали, будет ужас, что-то не похоже. Может быть, дальше?
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds? The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers and long memories, but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven.
Привет, Олега.
Nick and I had moved in together.
Привет, что уши развесил.
А, да новая игрушка.
Now I realize how much I cared for him.
А ну сейчас посмотрю, как тут. Игрушка кайф, мне нравится лично. Так, вы с Ником встречались?
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now.
Broken, сломано.
But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Дура.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or
No
two.
more than 3,000
Or 3. And then I'll go.
I thought it was 4,000.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up.
I didn't know you
Walter
read
can be
Dickens either.
overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good.
Walter can be
You should
overwhelming
read
at
Great
times,
Expectations.
but he means
It's a
well.
masterpiece, plain and simple.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Так, он мне сказал, идем бухать.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more. There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Я что звал, да, бухать?
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Это пиво как томатный сок.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice.
Хороший
Sorry
выбор.
about that, Sam.
Да,
I wasn't
Сэм.
trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever.
Да, базар у них, конечно, тут.
Prepare for losing a parent. Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything could lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. You guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
Стюпид, глупцы. В переводе.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
О! Ни хрена себе он нажирается.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Типа его совесть.
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in. Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Не обещаю. О, правильно.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
Киран. Welcome to my channel.
Stay out.
Киран.
You have 10 minutes
Сет.
before we charge you for another
Привет,
day.
братан, давно не
Окей,
заходил к
окей.
тебе на стримчики. Удачного дня стрима, удачи в жизни.
Спасибо, спасибо, дружище. Спасибо, что заскочил.
Happened last night. Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't
О,
think
голова
straight.
кругом.
Need some water on my face. Clear it up. God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Киран. Сет. Что за игрушка?
А в
Just tossed
описании
on the
написано.
My mother would be proud.
Короче, отца дочки убили, вот этот мент, разыскивая, кто убил.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Так. Он может пойти умыться.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Ну, тут хотя бы все норм.
Киран. Сет. Надо тоже будет как-нибудь пройти, она бесплатная или за
Already
деньги.
feel more
А я
human.
в торренте скачал.
Now, where did I
С
put my
торрента.
shirt? Even sober, I'd never put my shirt back in the bag.
О, холодильник.
Киран. Сет. А ну тогда посмотрю, что за игра. Никита Французов. Welcome to my channel. Никита Французов.
Didn't even get under the
Сет.
covers. Glad I even
Привет.
made it to the bed.
Никитос.
Никита Французов. Сет.
Late for
Как
checkout.
дела?
Нормально,
wait a
самого
bit
как
more.
Хитос. Ну, графика Боба мне нравится.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Никита Французов. Сет. У меня нормально.
Так, что тут есть?
Even sober, I'd never put my shirt back in the bag.
А, тут что-то я должен сделать, да? Опа-на, в кровяге.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Опа-на. Беги, Форест, беги, епте, вали оттуда. Ничего себе, чувака, глюки.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down.
Затылёв аллигатор. Сет. Понеслось рожица с перевязанной головой.
Sam,
кричащая
focus.
от
You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Ну так это не я управляю. Убьешь ты меня или нет?
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
А, подожди, стоп, Эндро. А, это я управляю. А если в эту дверь? Вот он шустрый.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Получается, в эту дверь.
Затылёв аллигатор. Сет. Рожица, катающаяся по полу от смеха, так ты можешь поспать, а мы посмотрим тогда.
Окей. Ну и чё, какую дверь-то?
Sam,
Это
Samuel,
ужас.
focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
Я думал, что-то будет страшно.
Затылёв аллигатор. Сет. Рожица, катающаяся по полу от смеха, если бы я не сказал, то ты так бы и смотрел, как он бежит, рожица со слезами от радости.
Да я что-то не подумал,
Doing
что-то
good. Really good. You're
играю
almost there.
сразу... Ну, я знаю, что теперь я тут опять управляю. Так, направо.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Направо пойдешь, ни хрена не найдешь. Налево пойдешь, хрен найдешь. Я прямо пойду.
Hide. It's never happened. No, that's just pretending nothing is wrong. I've done that enough.
Да, значит сюда тогда пойдем. Да ладно, направо. Не понял.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Как это что за херня?
Get far away. Don't wait. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
Олег, а ты играл в эту игрушку?
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Затылёв
I know what you're
аллигатор.
thinking.
Сет.
Stop thinking that.
Нет, не играл.
Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last
Понятно.
night. Last place I
Ты знаешь,
recruited
мне
was the Personal
понравилось,
Starter.
как бы.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
Не заменит. Лучше знать наверняка. Я буду осторожен.
I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Слушай, если у меня было такие глюки, я бы уже офигел бы.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Зателёв аллигатор. Сет. Рожица, катающаяся по полу от смеха, напейся и с зеркалом поговори.
Бомба. Слушай, ну я как бы не бухаю. И как бы так оно и есть. А я взять не могу, да? А ну все, понятно. Ничего интересного нету. О, дверь. Тук-тук.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Типа надо посмотреть, что тут было.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Вот бита. Да, я биту возьму. О. Кассу тоже нельзя.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Не могу ничего пользоваться.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Sorry. А ну сесть. А на полу кровяга. Швабра. Я хочу проверить, что тут. Ага. Очень странно. Так. Это что у нас? О,
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
разбитые часы, да, кто-то с кем-то тут пиздился. Сортир закрыт. Тут все закрыто. Тут я ничего не могу сделать.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence. It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Mm-hmm.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Mm-hmm. Так. Умник больше походу нету. Сортир я не могу зайти, тут ничего нету. А чем я его трахнул так сильно, набитый? Так. Может, ничего такого нету. Так. Вот оно все. Кепка. Папа. О. А тут пиво.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Да, не ты, не ты.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Так. Это... Еще есть.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Так, аптека, так, ага, подтверждение, понятно. Нам больше...
It might have fallen off the table.
Ага.
Seems
О,
some people
подожди,
got
рядом
rowdy
кровь,
last
ага.
night.
Нет, я кровавый ничего не могу сделать. Что-то еще должно быть. Соль. Она исправила на выход теперь выйти. Пипец, конечно. Игра жесткая. Ладно, ребятки, всем спасибо, кто заскочил. Часик стрима провел. Всем удачи.